This is the neighborhood. This is where we grew up. I look at it every day. She got into heroin, and I just wanted her to get help so bad. Like, just stop and realize what you're doing.
I'm familiar with a lot of places of drug addictions because I too used to be in drugs 20-something years ago. And it can turn you into somebody that you don't even know. And she was so tiny. That's how her legs were.
She was falling apart and I couldn't do anything to help her. And I was at the stage where I was accepting that it was a possibility that my mom would die.
I'm Renee Daniels. These are my daughters, Ebony, this is Melina, and I'm a recovering addict. 2 years and 3 months clean. Every day is still a battle, but each month it got a little better. That's me, yeah. That's when I was 18 years old. This is my portrait of myself. This is the dark side. I was using heroin as an escape, just to clear my head from all the things that had happened to me in my life. All the time I spent getting high and doing other things, I forgot how much I enjoyed to sit down and draw and really make something. This is me reaching out for help, asking for power and strength, and fighting just to keep sober. Boxing gloves, yeah. My husband introduced me to the drug. He was really forceful, really abusive. All I do is I take one step at a time. After I got pregnant, I found out he was a person that used to shoot the needle. We're going to my job at the mental health complex. I was young, I was only 20. I didn't really have anywhere to go because my mom, she raised us that once you leave her house, you're on your own. So I knew I had to stick with it. After the kids had got a little older, I started to go to school for nursing. But it was hard because every time he got upset about something, I had a black eye. So that was taken away from going to school because I didn't want anybody to see it. We finally separated. And my second husband was really abusive. It seems like every male that I got to know and depend on would beat me, and it was nothing I could do. It was a hard life, but the drugs made it tolerable.
She was always a caring person, but when she did things that were completely out of her character, I knew something wasn't right. When I realized what it was, I tried to hide it from my sister. To have a mother that was using drugs was kind of embarrassing to me.
My sister knew more than I did. It was a lot of stuff that they both kept from me, as far as my mom being on drugs and some of the stuff that was going on.
Take me to the king. The kid's father, he passed away. And I used to wonder, did my kids see that? Mom, you using just like Dad was using. Yeah.
My father died of HIV. He contracted it from heroin use. That played a big part in why I just really wanted my mom to get it together.
I lost one parent and I can't help the other one. I felt like I had to be mom. I felt like I had to be mom to her and mom to my sister.
I asked her, what is it that I'm not doing for you? I'm trying to make the best life I can. I'm buying you all these new outfits and everything that comes out. She said, Mom, I don't want all that stuff. All I want is you. I didn't know how to take that. I just didn't want to believe that it was me that was hurting my baby the way I was. My life before consisted of just running for this drug. And her seeing me use the drugs, being scared I was gonna die like her dad. I kept saying, I'm gonna stop. I can stop anytime I wanna stop. But I couldn't. I know that my life right now is better than it's been in so long.
Renee, Ebony, and Lena. They have gone through so much in rehabs, out of rehabs, and back to drugs.
She been to rehab in Chicago over 5 times. As soon as she came home, we knew it was only a matter of time before she was right back getting high.
Are we ready?
I went back out and used drugs again for the next 20 years.
It was just seeing her lose so much. Her job, her car, her house. And I think it was because she seen us growing up and she just let go. She went to jail. She couldn't do nothing but hold her head down.
By the time I got to be 50, I was seeing myself, and I just couldn't believe that this was me. I hated it, and I hated myself then at that point. My sister Denise came up to Chicago.
I said, you have a choice. I said, you can come and stay with me and we will get the help that you need.
We're at my daughter's house. I haven't seen my kids since Christmas. She kept me at her house until we found a place that would take me, and that was Maida House. Maida House came and they picked me up and they told me that I could stay there as long as I needed to stay. And there were no men at Maida House. That's what kind of got me outside of my shell. That's the mask I hold over my face. And she's getting brighter and brighter. I've taken it off now, starting my life over again.
Maida House is a place where women and their families can come to recover from addiction, because addiction is a family disease. A lot of our women are survivors of different forms of abuse, whether it's childhood abuse or due to different experiences they had during active addiction. Women will learn how their trauma intersects with their addiction. In order to have a long-term recovery, you have to heal from both.
Wonderful today.
They gave me tools to work with. They showed me life skills, and then there was so much support around, which helped an awful lot. It's my path that I choose. I choose sobriety. That's progress to me, each step I make.
One thing that makes Maida House a unique treatment program is the amount of time that we spend with our clients. So as the women continue to grow in this program and move into the community, they now feel more confident in themselves.
When I first got to Maida House, reaching out for help to fight this demon I had, it makes you feel like you're somebody that counts. Hey! Look at you! Beautiful girl. Hey!
Maida House has changed my life. It's changed my mother's life. It's changed my sister's life. I just hope that this program continues to be around for kids like me that want to see their mother do better.
She's so sensitive.
When she went to Maida House, it was like a breath of fresh air. I haven't seen my mom that happy in a long time. They really gave her a new outlook on life.
When you look at the outcome of something that could have been so tragic, it brings the family closer together.
Y'all ready to eat?
Maida House, I applaud them because my sister has made a tremendous turnaround to start living again.
They were there for me. At the time, I really needed it in my life.
I can see it's our future together. It's running something.
They helped me save my life. And this is the best part of my life right here.
She's ready to actually be a grandma and to see her around them and just be sober, and she can truly be herself. It's a beautiful thing.
I really thought my mom was gone. But with Maida House, you can have that person back. They gave me my mom back.
She's a different person and a wonderful person. She always has been. Welcome back, Renee.
I'm glad I got a chance to tell my story, because it could have went the other way. I'm just grateful all my kids are there for me, my support, and just knowing that they love me and it's unconditional love. I just want them to know that grandma's trying, and I just want to be there for them. I'm beating this drug. There's nothing that could turn me around from this. I don't have to use no matter what.